Do you know what organic agriculture is? Do you know how organic agriculture originated? Do you know what the principles and practices of organic agriculture are? Stay with me until the end, because in this video we will talk about the concepts, origins, principles, and practices of organic agriculture. But after all, what is organic agriculture? Organic agriculture is an agricultural production system that seeks to promote the health of ecosystems, including biodiversity, biological cycles, and soil biological activity. This system is based on specific practices and prohibits the use of synthetic pesticides, chemical fertilizers, genetically modified organisms, GMOs, antibiotics, and growth hormones. Additionally, organic agriculture emphasizes the balance between agricultural practices and the natural environment, aiming to sustain and enhance the quality of soil, water, and local habitats. This is achieved through the careful management of natural resources, promoting practices such as crop rotation, soil cover, and the use of organic inputs that respect natural cycles. The goal is to grow food in a way that preserves ecological balance, sustains biological diversity, and minimizes all forms of pollution that may result from agricultural practices. In doing so, organic agriculture contributes not only to environmental health, but also to the production of healthy and nutritious food free of harmful chemicals, which is essential for long-term human well-being. And how did organic agriculture originate? The foundation of the organic movement is often attributed to the Englishman Sir Albert Howard, who, starting in the 1920s, established the fundamental principles of organic agriculture. Howard, after decades of research in India, demonstrated the connection between soil health and human resistance to diseases. Between 1935 and 1940, he published several works that solidified his reputation as the pioneer of organic agriculture. Howard advocated for the exclusion of artificial fertilizers, especially mineral chemicals, and promoted the use of organic composting to enrich the soil. The indoor composting technique is an example of this, still in use today. Howard's contribution was expanded by Lady Eve Balfour in England, who transformed her farm in Suffolk into a center for organic experimentation. In 1946, Balfour founded the Soil Association, which dedicated itself to comparative studies on soil quality in different agricultural practices, highlighting the interdependence of soil biological processes, plants, animals, and human health. In the United States, Jerome Irving Rodale continued Howard's legacy in the late 1940s, creating a robust movement in favor of organic agriculture and founding the magazine Organic Gardening and Farming. The Rodale Institute, established later, continues to be a vital center for research, education, and outreach in organic agriculture to this day. What are the principles of organic agriculture? Organic agriculture is guided by four fundamental principles, as defined by the International Federation of Organic Agriculture Movements, IFOAM, which aim to ensure sustainable and ethical production. And the first principle of organic agriculture is health. Organic agriculture aims to sustain and enhance the overall health of ecosystems. This includes not only soil fertility and biological life, but also crop vitality, animal welfare, and the health of the final consumers. This principle holds that healthy soil will produce healthy food, which, in turn, nurtures and sustains human and environmental health. Therefore, practices such as composting, restricted use of chemicals, and diversified cultivation are essential to maintain and enrich this health chain. The second principle of organic agriculture is ecology. The principle of ecology emphasizes that organic agriculture should operate in symbiosis with natural systems. This involves respecting natural cycles and promoting ecological interactions between species. Organic farmers often use techniques that mimic natural processes, such as polycultures and agroforestry systems, to enhance biodiversity and maintain ecosystem sustainability. This principle ensures that agriculture contributes positively to the health of local and global ecosystems, reducing the ecological footprint of agricultural production. The third principle of organic agriculture is fairness. Under the principle of fairness, organic agriculture seeks to promote equity and respect in all its relationships among humans and between humans and other living beings. This principle encompasses social justice, ensuring fair working conditions, equitable access to natural resources, and a fair distribution of the benefits of agriculture. Additionally, it aims to ensure that agricultural practices do not exploit animals or degrade the environment, recognizing the right of all forms of life to a healthy environment and a dignified life. And the fourth principle of organic agriculture is care. This principle guides that organic agriculture should be conducted in a cautious and responsible manner, considering the consequences of its actions for current and future generations. This means adopting methods that minimize the risk of harm to the environment or human health, such as avoiding techniques that may have unknown or irreversible impacts. The principle of care encourages the adoption of technologies and practices that protect soil health, promote the resilience of agricultural systems, and preserve biodiversity and natural resources for the future. These principles together form the backbone of organic agriculture, ensuring that it is practiced in a way that is beneficial for both the environment and people, promoting a healthier and more sustainable future. What are the main practices of organic agriculture? Common practices in organic agriculture are carefully chosen to support a sustainable production system that not only preserves, but also enriches the environment. Crop rotation is an ancient practice that involves alternating plant species in a given location each season. This helps prevent soil nutrient depletion, reduces the buildup of pathogens and pests associated with a single crop, and improves soil structure. Crop diversification, on the other hand, refers to growing multiple plant species simultaneously or sequentially in the same field. This increases ecological resilience, reduces dependence on external inputs, and can enhance the overall productivity of the agricultural system. Composting is the process of decomposing organic matter, such as plant residues and food waste, resulting in a nutrient-rich product that can be added to the soil to improve its fertility and structure. Green manures, which are crops planted specifically to be incorporated into the soil, help fix atmospheric nitrogen, increase soil organic matter, and improve water retention capacity. Both practices contribute to a sustainable nutrient cycle that feeds both the soil and the plants. Biological pest control is a practice that involves the use of living organisms, such as predatory insects, parasitoids, and pathogens, to control agricultural pest populations. By promoting biodiversity and utilizing natural resources, organic agriculture avoids the use of synthetic pesticides, which can be beneficial for the environment and consumer health. Efficient water management through techniques such as drip irrigation, the use of mulches, and the selection of crops adapted to local conditions are essential in organic agriculture. These practices help maximize water efficiency, minimizing loss through evaporation and percolation, and reducing water needs. Careful management of other natural resources, such as soil conservation and the protection of local habitats, is also prioritized to ensure long-term sustainability. Prohibition or strict restriction of the use of synthetic chemicals. Organic agriculture imposes strict restrictions on the use of synthetic inputs. This includes pesticides, chemical fertilizers, herbicides, and other agents that can be harmful to the environment and human health. By avoiding these chemicals, organic agriculture aims to provide healthier food and reduce soil, water, and air contamination. These fundamental practices not only help maintain the health and viability of the agricultural ecosystem, but also ensure that the products generated are sustainable and safe for consumers, contributing to a healthier food chain and a greener planet. In this video, we discussed what organic agriculture is, how it originated, and what the principles and practices of organic agriculture are. I hope you can be inspired and practice these principles and practices to produce food and products with much more health and care for our planet. See you soon, and let's move towards a bountiful Earth.